Yeah, colleagues, good morning and welcome to Letshego Uganda. Letshego is one of the leading financial institutions in Uganda, dedicated to promoting financial inclusion and also empowerment across the country. We have a very wide range of products that promote financial inclusion, ranging from microfinance. We also carry out financial literacy and digital lending. So we've come a long way with our vision of empowering and improving lives. And here we are able to be seen on ground as transforming lives, and also through planned and assertive credit processes. We target the unbanked and those that are unserved global across Uganda. We've had the traction across the country. If you hit Kotido, if you hit Moroto, if you hit Kagadi, we are having presence there. We also have responsible lending. Of course, we have compliance checking on us. Therefore, we must be bound by the regulations and the rules of engagement. Our appetite is directed more to microfinance, small and medium enterprises, women tailored, and the digitalization of all the processes to cut the costs. You know, the cost of borrowing is lately being challenged through digital. So we also have to devise ways by adopting digitalization to ease our lending and access to the financial services. In line with the credit reference bureaus, we partner with them. We have been able to be onboarded given the regulation that came. So we are able to share data. And this data has been able to make us understand that going forward and in real lending, you need to be proactive, not reactive. So we are able to study the data, take informed decisions. As guided by the data, we are able to segment the areas we want to look at. We are also able to take calculated risk appetite given the drive in the data analytics. So we have been able to broaden our offerings also through enlisting on digital apps. Actually, most of our loans now, especially salaried loans, almost pass through the digital apps. So our customers are able to use the minimal cost to access our services. Also, with the integration with the credit institutions, that is in partnership with the CRBs, we have been able to tailor our decisions based on the profiles we have, and we are seeing a traction in trust from customers. Once they know we trust their data, they are able to improve further, and also they are able to attract bigger facilities and are paying in time so that the information is passed across and the numbers are growing. Because if a customer gets to know you trust them, you are able to give them what they want, and you are able to leverage and get access to other areas that are unbanked based on the individual credit history. This has been able to give us a leeway and a lead in the financial institution. We are also being able to use the same benchmark to attract the mobile customers who are scored behind the scenes, and they are able to access our loans. Overnight, day, anytime you access our platform, you are able to be scored through a bureau, and the rating is awarded, and the loan is disbursed instantly to you, and you are able to be paying. So we are also trying to say, with the innovations that have come, one of the takeaways would be to really try to move fast and integrate or share data from the informal sector and the formal sectors. We have many informal service providers in terms of finances, but they are not seen in the sharing of data. So one of the takeaways would be the government or the institutions should work out a mechanism of being able to make sure the informal data is also brought up and shared in the informal sectors. There we shall be having large data, and we shall be able to make so many decisions regarding the life and the borrowing history of the customers. We are also saying if the CRB data and other sources of data can be integrated across the bigger consumers and service providers like URA, insurance companies, URA and the others would be able, water bills, umeme, would be able to see the history of paying, because these are demand and these are consumer demand apps that need us to know the behavior of a customer at a certain time. Because gone are the days where we have to go and cut someone's meter down for him to pay. We'll be able to see his behavior in the history of his payments, of his bills. The same to water, umeme, the taxes. Once you assessed how long do you take to pay, we'll be able to see that. But currently, it's still lacking, and many more innovations that we wish to happen in real time, so that all of the country and globally are integrated into one data server. If I need to see this, I should just be able, by click of a button, to download it in my workplace, in my laptop, in the car when I'm driving. I should be able to rate someone and be able to take a decision instantly. Of course, there are challenges that come with. Some people still think sharing data will expose them, yet they don't know it's an advantage for them to benefit in a wider global market. Because we still have people who resist. They say, I don't want to share my data. If someone gets to know it, what will happen to me? Because they don't know what it means by being known by all banks, by everyone who is interested in you. You will have more advantage to even debate and bargain a lesser charge on you because of your profile and the status of your financials. That calls for us to be able to really drive on financial literacy. We need training for these borrowers, for sectors, for institutions, to make sure they take charge and really embrace the issue of data and sharing, so that we're able to serve even those who will not be knowing that their credit worth would be able to know that, hey, Kumba, I can do this, I can serve, I can be served because of simply borrowing from mobile money. They have been able to see me. So and so is calling me to come and borrow. I even don't know them, but they are saying you can borrow up to this. You can see those promotions are there. Someone looks at your run of the account and then simply decides a pre-approved limit for you in advance. So those are the advantages that come with data sharing. It also has risks, because the poorly paying guys will be knocked out. So therefore, we shall strike to balance the boat between those who will be able to take and they become like insurance to those who will be highly risky, because they will be covering the risk, because we shall be able to really see who is qualifying for this. And it helps the institutions in this way. One, it will help you strategize and segment your book. How do I serve this kind of category of rating A, rating B, C, and so forth? You design appropriate products. Maybe you call for group loans, something like that, so that they co-guarantee each other. So it helps us design and factor in how we move forward in terms of delivering our services to the desired market. By and large, those are the good things, the takeaways, and how we plan to see the CRB integration in the next few years. It will become a household in all financial institutions. It's a must that we must share data, real time, accurate, that's dependable, and that will be relied on for the next foreseeable future to be able to change and serve the lives of the Ugandans. Remember, our mission is to improve lives across